And we're live. Hi everyone, this is Amchgamer, and I'll be returning to Civ 5 Vox Populi with AG's Tweak Mod. Unlike my last video, this is actually in... Actually, it doesn't show here, does it? We will be starting in Iron Era, which is basically Ancient Era, but I changed the name just because there isn't a better reason for why I call it something else other than staying consistent copper, bronze, iron, right? So, this is the first time I'll be playtesting for the start, so there are lots. You will probably see me pause a lot and take notes because I'm trying to figure things out. So, before I proceed with testing this, I want to discuss something that I'm pretty sure I didn't discuss last time. So, in Neolithic era, the Neolithic era start, it doesn't really make a difference which civilization you pick because everyone's the same. Starting in Iron Era, things will be different because I introduced something called a regional system. For lack of a better name, it's the best I could come up with. Don't judge me on my names. I know they're terrible. So what regional system is basically I group civilization into, in quotation mark, regions. And usually they're somewhat related regarding where they are in geography. And the concept is that there will be regional bonuses. You'll have units that are unique to certain regions. You'll have certain bonuses, traits, policies, religion. I'm still working those out. Right now, we just have units that are unique to specific regions. For example, for America, it has its region provides it with Dog Soldier, Medicine Man, and Kumantik. And if you check, you'll see that it's America, Polynesia, Shoshone, Iroquois. That should give you some idea of what I'm going for. And then you have like these Britain slingers who belong to Poland, Denmark, Russia, Sweden. You get the idea, just kind of the proximity. It's a mechanic I'm still developing. I've only just laid down like the very early foundation. So yeah, there's work to be done. Anyways, I will just settle in place because I don't think there's a reason for me to settle on top of silver. And plus we have all of this gear nearby, so that's pretty nice. So Palace gives +1 food to... So, for the Neolithic start, you're only given Tree of Life and then you have to build everything. Iron Era, you're given both Tree of Life and Palace. And Palace gives food and or gold. I mean, Oasis is the only one with gold. So, yeah, basically, here is 2 food, 1 production, which is actually pretty good. And then we have all of these units. We have Slave Worker, which... Sorry, I actually need to check because I'm like I said, I haven't really play tested that much. Okay, so mine's is in ironworking, so it's later. Camps and farms are available. Given our start, camps will be nice. So there's definitely an incentive to go for iron tools. So we have a slave worker, which you're limited to 1. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, wait, don't you have the slave? Actually, no, you wouldn't know. Okay, so I have introduced a slave strategic resource. But I decided slave workers to not require that because assuming I coded it right. If you capture an enemy worker, it becomes a slave worker, and if you capture a slave worker, it becomes a normal worker. So I don't want warmongers to have like negative slaves just because they're capturing workers all day and night. So instead, I made it so you can only have one slave worker. It can work faster than a standard worker. It has one extra movement as well. And it could do simple things like road, farm, mines, clear jungles, clear marsh, cut forest, fallout, repair. But if you want the more advanced, you will want a worker. These guys are just great for building roads, getting farms and mines if those are what you need. So I don't need them quite yet. Actually, the fact that they can't build camps probably makes them pretty useless. I mean, the good thing is they cost zero maintenance. So even if you build and you park in your city, you're not gonna lose anything. So we have a few options. We could try to get more slaves, which depending on what route I go for, because we do have slave slingers and slave spearmen. So if I do go for the slave route, I could get these really cheap units. They're only 5 production, 10 production. I could also get cavalry barracks, which I'm still debating if I still wanted it or not. Actually, 50 experience is probably too much. That I haven't gotten to experience from buildings yet. None of these are great. I will probably just start building units. Let's get an axe spin. Alright. And then in terms of tech, there are 3 paths. You can go for the kind of more military path in the middle. It will change, I'm still working on it. But yeah, the military is more in the middle. Religion at the bottom. And then up top, you have some units, you have like Pathfinders unlocked. But you also have things like archives. And yeah, basically to oversimplify, it's like more yields, military route, religion. Getting religion early on would be nice, but I am sacrificing a lot. Council, iron mines. I could go for hill forts. Get early walls to help better defend against barbarians. Barbarians will be a problem. What do you have? Mercenary archers, slave slingers. This is only. This does require authority. I think I'm going progress this time, which would be a progress route. Early farms, workshop. Honestly, just improving the deer wouldn't be a bad idea. And if I need to, I could. Actually, I don't think I could access. So maybe this hill forts. Do I need to unlock iron weapons? Iron mines wouldn't be bad. Like that science from the council is pretty amazing. Oh yeah, I still haven't figured out what I want, how much, or if any culture you should get. So I will go for progress. Let's go for language for faster science. Get that. And more culture from researching. And for each of the policies, I get plus 2% science. Oh, did I not use all of it? Damn. Wait, I have enough for opener 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of. Yeah, that's a lot of. Let me make notes. Let me limit culture to 3 policies. I feel like this is a lot. Also increase culture cost per policy. That's been planned because since I added more eras, I don't want policies to go too quickly. More food or more food or honestly, 1 food isn't that much given our start, so I will actually go for the extra production unless I could pick that as well. Though I will admit that +1 science is pretty enticing. Alright, we have grown our border. Yeah, that 1 food doesn't feel as significant. Now I'm curious how barbarians will... And we also get 2 borders. So they have light horse. My axeman would not be good against, so I will need some early spearmen. To my knowledge, it's still very random as to what barbarians show up. So let's get started on the early spearmen. I could try to explore, but... Oh, shoot. That's booping. Oh, yeah, that's... So, for anyone wondering why there's such a huge disparity, 6 combat strength to 10. I mean, yes, I am trying to make barbarians more dangerous. But also, like, axemen and early spearmen are, like, from the previous era. Wow. I forgot which... Anyways, these are barbarian units and they're much more modern, so that's why they're more dangerous. So after this... More science would be nice, unlocking more things. So... I can't remember. What is... I think boobing is blade. Okay, yeah, blade. So they're like the swordsman variety. They have heavy infantry Jin, which is more combat strength when attacking. My axeman is... Oh. Yeah. I wanted to right click on it, but yeah, my brain. It's a blunt, so it's good against melee. Not against these light horses. I mean, it's still my deal, right? But yeah, even against these guys, it's not ideal. Let's actually get... Wait, what? Oh, I was looking for council when I haven't even researched it. Do I want more production? Probably after the early spearmen. I feel like early on, yeah, you have a few options. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not... Okay, maybe someone will prove me wrong, but I feel like early expansion is not gonna be very viable. But against the barbarians, you do have a choice. You could go greedy, go for infrastructure, go that route, but you are going to leave yourselves more wide open. Or you could build up an army, be slower on infrastructure, and that is actually terrifying. So they should have heavy infantry. But luckily they don't have the promotion that allows them to. Let's back up. Is the barbarian too passive? I might have to change that if they don't attack. Or maybe before a certain turn, they're just not very aggressive. Maybe. Okay, we are working those two perfect. I mean, 2 food and 1 production is honestly pretty nice. I haven't seen a single blow dart or blow gunner. I still don't know how the AI decides what to prioritize in terms of what it should build. Definitely go for council. That early science is gonna make a huge difference. Well, I mean, it depends. Right now, my policy feels like it can carry some weight. Wait, what? Oh, these two lead to iron weapons. Oh. Huh. I mean, I'm not complaining. You should be rewarded if you beeline a certain direction. But it does mean that in terms of religion, I am going to be hurting. Actually, maybe this isn't a good idea. That's the thing. I'm probably not going to build the wonder, so let's go for worship. Honestly, against these, the early Mason will be pretty good. And I will be getting some iron. Wait, I should already have iron. Yeah, one from the iron workshop. There are lots of sources of iron, thanks to me. I'm looking at some of those. Okay, I'm not like crazy ahead, but I also haven't built my council yet. So maybe council and progress would be pretty damn strong. Axeman does upgrade into an early Maceman. Wow, look at the difference. Wait, what? Oh, I'm still starving. Okay, food might actually be very important. You can hold your ground. Okay, yes, something that was never seen in with a Neolithic start until you reach basically extremely late Bronze era or early Iron era. Now these, if you look, it says stagnation. So previously for Vox Populi, only sellers have it, which means that if you're building a unit, it will stop growth, and once the unit is built, you will lose 1 citizen. Now this applies to pretty much all units, except mercenaries, slaves, because mercenaries you're purchasing, they're not coming out of your population. Slaves, I guess you capture them. So right now I'm starving. If I could buy a worker, I will lose a population, but that means I never drop to 1 population. So that's pretty good. And then we'll get more iron mines. I don't think you could push out. I don't think you could survive if you push out. And then let's actually get some camps. Like I said, this is the first time I play tested this. I've been like checking if things work, but to my knowledge, I still don't know if certain things work or not, or what's the best approach into Ooh, yeah. Light horse. Oh, there is a blow gunner. Okay, blow gunner is really bad. I'll show you. To make barbarians more dangerous, I have to make them very annoying to deal with as well. But blow gunner, they don't hit very hard. 6 range combat strength, 5 combat strength. They do have 3 movement, and they have this thing called blow dart, which inflicts poison 4 status. Yes, there are different. There's poison 1, 2, 3. That's this. Poison 4, reduce max HP by 10, movement by 1 for 1 turn. They could basically lock your units in place. Like if it's standard infantry, they're gonna have 1 movement. They are not gonna run away from a blow dart. I mean blow gunner. Okay, let's do that. This can wait. Let's try to get one of these. I wanted to make these just normal buildings, but they become wonders. And honestly, given what they provide, they are worth it. Because if you look at early shrine, 8 turns, altar 8 turns. This is only like half. I think it's half. 65, 30, yeah. It's a lot of fate to start off with. Okay, so he has been inflicted by this. So he has 90 max health. And they are attacking. So maybe... oh, maybe... maybe I won't be able to improve that. You're not gonna survive very long, huh? I mean, I'm only healing for 5, and he's taking like 20 something. Yeah, you are not finishing that. Oh, this is actually terrifying. Actually, will they attack the city? I just don't know. Low gunner, light horse, light horse. I did want to make the early game. Oh, right now I have to do all of this. Oops, that. Religious wonders. Add picture and text. How? What? I'll figure it out. I hope. So we got +2 fate. I still haven't decided if I want to increase the number of faith you need for. And now we're starving because we can't work most of those times. So here tradition will actually be not so bad. Yeah, just heal up. We are going to be under siege. So there's no way for them to break through. Definitely target the blow gunner because otherwise they will be able to just attack the city indefinitely. Yeah, even attacking these units is like, it's just slow. I'm getting iron mines. I might want to prioritize religion a bit more. For anyone wondering, there shouldn't... I haven't set the barbarians to possibly take your city. And the cities also heal a lot quicker than VP, so I'd be surprised. But at this point, an early farm honestly isn't too bad given... do we have more production? Let's get more faith. I'm still trying to figure out different mechanics for... Wait, do they not have... They haven't? Do the blow gunners have... Oh! That kind of defeat the whole purpose, huh? Yeah, no, that kind of defeats the whole purpose. Low gunner. Low dart. Promotion. Allow move after attack. That's the whole reason why I gave them only one range. Can you imagine 3 movement and 2 range? Yeah. I just don't know how the other suits are doing. It's probably pretty bad. Let's... I hope I don't lose you. Because earlier I said there probably isn't a chance, but honestly, if the barbarians are determined, they can, in theory, inflict a lot of pain. They have enough bodies to inflict a lot of damage, so yeah. Okay, so early on you'll be like, you can't really explore much, expand much. You will need to research the right. So your city should be fine. Like right now I don't have. We could get mercenary axemen. They cost more maintenance. We can only get 2 of them. And honestly, even looking at that. So, mercenaries are more expensive. They're stronger than their standard counterparts. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, they're also from the previous era, so they're not as strong. Can't remember when's the next time. Mercenary elephants. Oh, that is going to be... that is... Oh man, no, I've been adding some... I personally think are fun stuff, but it's still a little difficult for me to tell. I have to test them. I don't know how long this video will be. Are you fortified? What? Yeah, you are fortified. You mad. Mad boobing. Okay, we got iron weapons. Dog Soldier wouldn't be bad. They're mostly a defensive unit. Dog Sash plus 33% combat. They are a blade. I don't know if any AI would try to build wonders. Now I'm curious to see if they actually try something. Anyways, we will upgrade you into early maceman. Yeah, you're too wounded, but was yeah, and eventually victorious. Minor defeat, yeah. Honestly, early macemen they have enough combat strength that even I can find them. Even those light horses aren't a problem. Low gunners are a bit weak. But when the next patch gets released, that should gonna get more experience. Oh, I think I want to heal a bit more. But there were buildings that actually improved the rate at which you heal. But ironically, I'm pretty sure there were. But the irony, actually I don't even remember where they're at. Oh, they might be later. Because I specifically... I know I modded it in. But at this point, I just don't remember. There are like a couple buildings that... Yeah, no. Okay, let's keep weakening them. Can an early Maceman survive the onslaught? Let's get a barracks. So it stands a better chance. Yeah, if we can start clearing out some of their numbers, upgrading some of the units, that'd be great. Yeah, as I said, wait, did I say it? Yeah, no, there's a religion rework coming up. I just need to figure it out. I just need to take apart some of the more complicated Civ5 mods and then like figure out how they do the UI and the Lua stuff, and then if that works out, that'd be great. But that will take time. For this, honestly, God of War is probably pretty good. I may have to nerf that further. Probably. See, that's the thing. I feel like whatever unit I sent out there is not gonna do too well. Imagine if this city was on a hill. It would be amazing. I mean, the good news is they don't heal as quickly, so once I send them packing, they shouldn't bother me for a while. In theory. Did the barbarians ever get opportunistic? No, okay, good. Ah yes, promotions. Promotion changes. It's I'm in the middle of reworking it. So melee units, so that means blunt, melee, and blade. Wait, sorry. Blunt, blade, and polearms. They will have their own promotions, and then there will be melee promotions that will be available to all three. So bonus versus melee leads to veteran, and then we have for blunt. I'm trying to remember, by the way. You could pick stalwart or drill, so they're mutually exclusive. One is flat combat strength and a bit more hit points. The other is more combat strength when defending and more hit points. And then there's like medic, which honestly isn't bad in this case. Charge, a woodsman. Woodsman will actually be pretty amazing. Honestly, I feel like medic would really pay dividends. I have removed medic from range units just because I find it nuts that you can have range units that can attack and provide medic support to units around it and not being hindered at all. Now if you have a melee unit, right, if it's on your second line healing the surrounding units, that melee unit isn't going to be able to help you. This felt nuts. Okay, early totem. Depending on where this Maceman spawns, it could have either a chance of surviving or it's dead. So it's like a lot of RNG. Yeah, there are just so many of them. But that's the whole point. I actually increased their spawn rate, I think. Yeah, honestly, Woodsman would actually be a good promotion. Okay, a moment of truth. Oh, wait, it it didn't get built. Let's weaken all of them a bit. I mean, it's still RNG where it shows up. Well, the good news is if you survive. Yeah, let's move to better position. And then we'll see if you survive. Honestly, if you could get Woodsman, it would help tremendously. But against those odds, yeah. I get 22 faith? That's a lot. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, there's they just don't survive. And we're blockaded. Oh, once you blockade, you can't heal up. Huh, that's interesting. I've never had barbarians blockade one of my cities before, so this is rather amusing. I mean, if the barbarians were good, you'd be screwed. Actually, this means you do want to just build up your. Yeah, that is really interesting. I've never had barbarians blockade my cities before. So as you can imagine, I'm like very surprised. I'm like, huh, right? They could blockade, can't they? I mean that poor early Maceman. I'm really playing with fire here. Like if they really want to attack, can they kill it? Yeah, Dog Soldier probably has the best chance of surviving. Doesn't your resources? Usually regional ones don't. I don't know how many. Yeah, I actually don't know how many Boobing I've killed. Probably not that many. See, I would make notes on Pantheons if I if I wasn't gonna do a big rework. At least if it goes according to plan, it will be. Early farm, hill fort, food, granary, early walls. We'll delay that. We will delay that early Maceman until I know I can keep it alive. It's pretty bad. Yeah, this is an interesting. I wonder if different terrains will affect things. I don't have. What? How? How is the AI supporting a larger military than me? Where are they better than me? Or maybe just because of how. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe authority? Okay, now I'm curious if authority could actually do wonders. We will get some more experience and some more faith. But yeah, right now, in terms of that religion rework, it's probably not gonna happen next patch. I'm already working on something, but I'm pretty sure none of you have noticed it. Then I said that you're gonna be like, Now that I mention it, you're probably gonna be looking, but it's not obvious. At least I don't think it's obvious. Okay, let's get more experience. Let's weaken all of them. 22 faith. Honestly, it's not that broken, all things considered. Yeah, just heal up. Are they gonna attack? That's a pretty late Pantheon. Like, relative to mine. I guess because of your options. Yeah, once the rework happens, I think it's gonna make religion a bit more interesting. I hope so. Hey, look, I could support 3 population until they move on to the deer, then the city is gonna starve again. Yeah, told you. Wait, do I get faith on this? No. Only if I kill it with the unit, I see. But yeah, we're finally clearing through those barbarians. Finally. Looking at the time, I need to finish soon. But yeah, I'm curious about this mercenary elephant. I feel like it's gonna be devastating. Bro. That's why I only limit 1. But even 1, I feel like it's 14 combat strength. It's a lot. And I could just no, the mercenary elephant. Yes. Yes. And they can move and attack immediately. And there's actually something that could make it stronger. I guess I could end the video. I mean, next video I will be doing a different start just to get a feel of the early game. Did they just attack the elephant? Oh, I forgot. Mercenary have their own promotions. Okay, then I'm gonna need a elephant. Probably need to make that more expensive. Note to self: make for elephants more expensive. Production, because they're really strong. If I get to showcase it, then you'll be like, how is this fair? No. I'm surprised these. My elephant's taking more damage? When did I make these? Well, to be fair, the boobing has a lot of combat strength when attacking. It adds up. Okay. It's these standard elephant unit type units that will. I didn't realize I was losing gold. Okay. Mercenary is not good because they're expensive. Because I don't think any of these buildings have maintenance costs. That's why you can't sell them. But if you want to support a military, go for like market or go for like authority. Okay, so that's good. So that means you can't spam mercenaries. And wait, what? Did I not? Okay, stagnation. Yeah, no. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, mercenaries are expensive. And maybe they're not as good. Huh. Okay, I need to take another look at mercenary elephants. Because I think I made normal elephants really strong, so I'm gonna have to buff them. But hey, that was an interesting experience. I think I showcased a lot. And there are a few things maybe you caught, but if you haven't, oh, too bad. Anyways, I am going to end the video here. I can't spoil everything, right? Bit by bit. So next time I'll pick a civ from a different region. I didn't even build any dog soldiers. But honestly, they'll be pretty strong given their defenses. And if I give them like woodsmen in this kind of terrain, they could probably hold. But yeah, the fact that there are some AIs that are doing better militarily, have more population, more food. Huh. Okay, maybe the AI will be dangerous. Anyways, that is something I'll eventually figure out. So I will end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching. And I hope you have a good one.